Halloween, celebrated every year on October 31st, has deep historical roots that trace back to ancient Celtic traditions. The origin of Halloween can be found in the Samhain festival, celebrated by the Celts in regions that are now Ireland, Scotland, and northern France. Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, a time often associated with death. The Celts believed that on the night of October 31st, the boundary between the living world and the world of the dead became thin, allowing the spirits of the dead to return to Earth. According to Celtic beliefs, the returning spirits could cause trouble, damage crops, and create havoc. To protect themselves, the Celts lit bonfires and wore costumes made of animal skins, hoping to disguise themselves from any harmful spirits. Offerings of food and drink were left outside homes to appease these spirits and ensure the protection of families and their crops throughout the harsh winter months. When the Romans conquered Celtic lands in the 1st century AD, they brought their own traditions, which eventually blended with Samhain. Two Roman festivals influenced this change: Feralia, a day to commemorate the dead, and Pomona, a celebration in honor of the goddess of fruits and trees. Pomona's symbol, the apple, is believed to be the origin of the popular Halloween game of bobbing for apples, a tradition that continues to this day. With the spread of Christianity, the Church sought to replace pagan festivals with Christian celebrations. In the 9th century, Pope Gregory III moved All Saints' Day to November 1st, making October 31st the eve of All Saints' Day, also called All Hallows' Eve. Over time, this name evolved into Halloween. The Church also established All Souls' Day on November 2nd to honor the dead, reinforcing the connection between the Halloween season and remembrance of the dead. The modern Halloween we know today began to take shape when Irish and Scottish immigrants brought their traditions to North America in the 19th century. Their customs of dressing in costumes, telling spooky stories, and pulling pranks quickly gained popularity in the United States. It was during this time that the tradition of trick-or-treating emerged, where children would go door to door in costumes, asking for treats in exchange for not playing pranks. This tradition has its roots in the ancient Celtic practice of offering food to spirits, and the medieval practice of souling, where poor people would go door to door asking for food in exchange for prayers for the dead. One of the most recognizable symbols of Halloween today is the jack-o'-lantern, which originated in Ireland. According to Irish folklore, the figure of Jack-o'-lantern was a man who tricked the devil and was doomed to wander the earth for eternity, carrying a carved-out turnip with a glowing ember inside to light his way. When this tradition reached America, turnips were replaced with the more abundant pumpkin, and the tradition of carving pumpkins became a beloved Halloween activity. In modern times, Halloween has evolved into a celebration of spooky fun, with people of all ages participating in costume parties, decorating homes with eerie themes, visiting haunted houses, and watching horror films. While its origins are rooted in ancient superstitions and beliefs about death and spirits, Halloween has become a cultural phenomenon, particularly in the United States, where it is celebrated with enthusiasm and creativity. The day is now a mix of both light-hearted and macabre traditions, making it one of the most anticipated holidays of the year.